everyone, I am Kevin J.C. Sevilla for Bsfi 2A. So for today's video, I'm going to state the section and its rules of Republic Act 10654. The implementing rules and regulation of Republic Act number 8550 as amended by Republic Act number 10654. So Article 3, Aquaculture. Section 51 is the license to operate fish pens, fish cages, fish traps, and other structure for the culture of fish and other fishery products. Rule 51.1 is carrying capacity of lakes. Section 52, Pearl Farm Leases. Rule 52.1 is the inventory. Rule 52.2 is the regulation. Section 53 is the grant of privileges for operations of fish pens, cages, corrals, traps, and similar structures. Section 54 is the insurance for fish ponds. Rule 54.1 is the coverage. Section 55 is the non-obstruction to navigation. Rule 51.1 is the regulation. Section 56 is the non-obstruction to define migration paths. Rule 56.1 is the regulation. Section 57 is the registration of fish hatcheries and private fish ponds, etc. Rule 57.1 is the power of the Bsfi to issue rules and regulations. So the Article 4 is the post-harvest facilities, activities, and trades. Section 58 is the comprehensive post-harvest and ancillary industries plan. Rule 58.1 is the plan. The Section 59 is the establishment of post-harvest facilities for fishing committees. Rule 59.1 is the guidelines. Section 60 is the regulation of licensing of all post-harvest facilities. Rule 60.1 is standards. Rule 60.2 is the guidelines. Section 61 is the importation and exportation of fishery products. Rule 62 or Section 62 is trade-related measures. Rule 62.1 is the standards. Rule 62.2 is the updating of trade-related measures. Rule 62.3 is the LGO ordinance. So the chapter 3 is the reconstitution of the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources and creation of Fishery and Aquatic Resources Management Councils. The Article 1 is the reconstitution of the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Section 63 is the creation of the position of Undersecretary for Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Rule 63.1 is the Undersecretary for Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Section 64 is the reconstitution of Bsfi. Rule 64.1 is the reconstitution of the Bureau. Section 65 is the function of the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Rule 65.1 is committee to review and update the Comprehensive National Fisheries Industry Development Plan. Rule 65.2 is the formulation of rules and regulation. Rule 65.3 is the approval of applications for permits, license, and certifications. Rule 65.4 is the initiation of prosecution. Section 66 is the composition of Bsfi. Rule 66.1 is the composition of Bsfi. Rule 66.2 is the organizational structure. Rule 66.3 is the Regional Fisheries Office. Rule 66.4 is the Provincial and Municipal Fisheries Office. Section 67 is the Fisheries Inspection and Quarantine Service. Rule 67.1 is the Safety and Quality Standards. Rule 67.2 is the Laboratory. Rule 67.3 is the fish inspection. Rule 67.4 is the fishery laboratory fees. Rule 67.5 is the transportation and movement of living aquatic organisms. Rule 67.6 is the quarantine and inspection. So the Article 2 is the Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Management Councils or pharmacies. Section 68 is the development of fisheries and aquatic resources in municipal waters and bays. Section 69 is the creation of fisheries and aquatic resources management councils. Section 70 is the creation and composition of the National Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Management Council or NFARMC. The Rule 70.1 is Undersecretary for Fisheries. Rule 70.2 is the term of office. Section 72 is the functions of the NFARMC. Section 73 is the Municipal or City Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Management Councils. Section 74 is the function of the M or C pharmacies. Section 75 is the composition of the M or C pharmacy. Section 76 is the Integrated Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Management Councils. Section 77 is the function of the I pharmacies. Section 78 is the composition of the I pharmacies. Section 79 is the source of funds of the pharmacies. Chapter 4 is the fisheries reserves, refuges, and sanctuaries. So the Section 80 is the fishing areas or reserves for exclusive use of government. Rule 80.1 is the regulation. Section 81 is the fish refuge and sanctuaries. Rule 81.1 is the regulation. So the chapter 5 is fisheries research and development. So section 82 is the creation of the National Fisheries Research and Development Institute. Rule 82.1 is the organizational structure. Section 83 is the qualification standard. Section 84 is the research and development objectives. Section 85 is the function of NFRDI. So the chapter 6 is the prohibitions and penalties. Section 86 is unauthorized fishing. Rule 86.1 is the regulation. Rule 86.2 is the regulating fishing in municipal waters. And Rule 86.3 is the application of the prima facie presumption. So that's all for this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.